Hey guys, what's up? It's Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video. It's been a little while, I apologize. It's been about a week and a half since I last uploaded because I've been super busy doing adult stuff like working and making money to pay bills. I'm full of shit. I've been playing World of Warcraft Legion literally like every day. It's such a good expansion. I've been playing so much of it. But anyway, today we are back with another Siege video. We are going to be talking about clutches and going over some tips and tricks to allow you to have a better chance at actually winning a clutch. Just in case you guys aren't fully aware of what a clutch is, a clutch is basically when you are the last person left on your team and you end up going up against several enemies and win. I will say that a lot of it does come down to luck. However, there are several things that I've been thinking about that I wanted to go over in this video, which I think will help you increase your chances of being able to win a clutch. So we're going to kick this video off by talking about attacking. So this is going to be in the scenario that you are the last attacker left going up against several defenders. Attacking is a lot harder to win because you have a time restriction on you. You have to make a push in order to win the round, whereas the defenders don't have to move. They can sit there and wait for you and win, whereas if you sit there and wait, you will lose. That being said, if you have a good amount of time left, my first tip will be to wait it out for a little bit. Often you'll find if you are the last attacker left, the defenders will get a little bit cocky and try and push you because they're looking for that last kill. So if you just wait it out for like 30 seconds just to see if anyone does push you, you can easily pick up a couple of kills by catching an unsuspecting defender because they will be expecting you to push them and they're going to try and catch you off guard. Whereas if you're waiting for them, you can expect it, anticipate it, and easily get a few kills. Now we're going to talk about the most crucial thing which you can do in order to win a clutch as an attacker. The worst thing that can happen to you when trying to go up against several defenders is to get swarmed. A lot of the time I see people who go in, they get maybe one kill, and then all of a sudden the rest of the team are alerted to where they are and you get swarmed over. The best thing you can do as an attacker going up against more than one defender is to keep moving. If you get a kill, make sure you get as far away from where you last were in order to keep the other team guessing where you are. If you stay in the same location that you killed the first player in, everyone else is going to be instantly alerted to where you are and you'll have multiple people trying to take you down, which is going to make it very difficult / impossible to survive. So the structure to follow is get a kill and then move away from that location but into an area where you can still see that previous location, so that when the other defenders come to investigate, you can then get another kill, move again, and just keep doing that until eventually you get as many as you possibly can, and then you can get the numbers down to a more reasonable size that allows you to push into the objective room and have a better chance at actually winning. Another tip I have for you if you're attacking, and a really good one, is if you have a friend or someone you communicate well with, place down your drone behind you and get them to sit on that camera. This way, even though you're alone, you have someone constantly watching your back. They can't obviously get any kills, but they can notify you if someone is trying to creep up behind you. This is an absolutely brilliant thing to do. It's so helpful and it's just a really good way to stay informed without having to keep constantly checking behind you. Also, as a follow-up to this point, in reverse, make sure you take out all the enemy cameras. I say this in every single guide, I swear, but seriously, if you're trying to remain undetected or you're trying to make sure the enemy don't know where you are, make sure you check every single wall for cameras. If you miss one camera, it can easily equal your death because they're going to know where you are and just pick you off super easily. Now we're going to move on to talking about defenders, and for the most part, a lot of the tips for defenders are like a slight variation of the tips I gave you for attackers. However, I do have a really good point which is very specific to one character, and that is Valkyrie. I apologize if I mispronounced that. I seem to get all the names wrong. British people, right? Anyway, so my tip for Valkyrie is always make sure you have one camera left on you, so that if it comes down to a clutch and all the cameras have been taken out and you have no intel, you at least have one camera that you can deploy, which is going to help you out massively because it means you can keep maybe one area covered while you check the other area physically by yourself. So you can stick your final camera on one entrance to the room you're defending, get someone who's dead to keep checking it while you go and keep an eye on the other door. This is super helpful if it comes down to the situation, which it does a lot because people in the higher ranks are getting very good at taking out cameras. If you're playing in like gold, you'll find that everyone will always take out the cameras as they should. Leading on from this, obviously, if the defenders haven't taken out all the cameras, make sure you have your team on them at all times, keeping you continuously updated on where the enemy are. Just make sure they don't scan them because obviously that alerts the enemies that they are being scanned and they are more likely to take out the cameras. The final point that I would like to talk about when it comes to defenders is know your character type and play off of it. By this I mean know your character as a heavy character or a lightweight character. For instance, if you're playing someone like Rook, he's very heavy, he has a lot of armor and he moves very slowly. In this situation, it's best to dig your feet in and try and defend one specific area. Don't try and move around the objective room, don't get a kill and then run across the room because you're incredibly slow and incredibly loud and it's going to be very easy for someone to pick you off if they can see into the room. So create a good kill hole, deploy a shield, find a good corner, do anything you want to, just make sure that you're in a very good area to defend and a well hidden one and a well defended one. If you're playing a lightweight character like Valkyrie for example, then you can have that option to move around the objective room or even move out if you need to. The great thing with these types of characters are that you can get a kill and sprint to the other side of the room before the attackers even know that you've moved. Obviously this isn't guaranteed to work, they can still see you obviously, however it is an option to do if you're playing a lightweight character. You can keep moving, you can move out of the room, move through the rooms, move around the back of the enemies, just keep them guessing where you are, similar to the attacking tip. But like I said, this only works for lightweight characters. If you're playing a bigger character like Rook and you try running across the room, you're just going to make loads of noise, run very slow and get killed very quickly. Anyway guys, I know this video was a little bit shorter than usual, however I've been dying to get this out for ages. I'm still very busy, like actually busy, not playing World of Warcraft. I'm legitimately busy at the moment. My girlfriend is going off to university, so naturally I'm going to be spending the last few days that she's down here with her a lot of the time. However, as of next week I will be getting back into a schedule and uploading regularly. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and I hope it helped you out. If it did, then please do smack that like button and subscribe for some more awesome Siege content. Hope you guys have an awesome day and a weekend because it is Friday tomorrow, so I'll see you guys in the next one.
Now get closer, I can feel her eyes touch fires in your iris on divine stuff. Making mad pictures in confinement, pinnacles align and force arises. Magic in the flames of your mindset. You can feel the vibe get crazy when your eyes get lazy. Naked in the flames, sucking on your minuscule pictures of the